So you have to get to know the assisted livings that you're working with. Say we're talking about like your strategy for figuring that out, and then ongoing follow-ups. You want to ensure satisfaction after placement. You want to get them in there. Once you get your fee, they're in there, and then you want to still follow up, make sure they're happy there. Because they might not be happy there. They might want to move. And then look at them. You got another fee coming. But I'm just saying, you want to make sure that you follow this lead through the pipeline and stay consistent with these families. Legal and business setup, register your LLC, create agreements, facility and client forms, obtain insurance liability coverage to protect your business. We're very familiar with LLCs. It's a million, videos and so much information on how to set up an LLC. But the important part of this one is creating the agreements. You want to make sure your agreements are solid with your facilities, and your agreements are solid with your clients. So we'll go a little bit deeper in that in a minute. And definitely, you also, no matter what, as long as you're in business, you want to make sure you get some insurance. It won't be much, but you just want to make sure you have some liability insurance to cover whatever you're doing. The referral fee structure, flat fee, simple, predictable payment structure. Ties payments to facilities rate, first month's rent 100%. Um, you could do a hybrid, like they got a hybrid base where you could say $2,000 flat and 20%, 25% of first month rent, and you could play with this. You know what I mean? You could figure this out, whatever, and you could present this. Most things, how it happens is in a business where you're setting your own prices, it becomes negotiable because they're going to push back. Most facilities understand that the market is 100% of first month's rent is like the industry standard. But if you being an individual, small business, they might give you some pushback, and that's okay. You know what I mean? Because you can afford it. I take if they say okay, I can't give you 4,000, but I give you 3,500. All right, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Or I'll give you 3,000, get them in, and then and then I'll give you a month. I'll give you $1,000 for the next 2 months. You know what I'm saying? On that client, you work with them like that. Like as long as you have everything on paper, it's negotiable. You know what I mean? As long as you're at the table, you already winning. As long as you have when you get to these conversations, you already won. So I mean, you got a resident form, and they ready to pay you. Y'all just working out the actual the fee. So